This is David Medved with Lotto Odds. It is March 2nd, 2025. Okay, I'm going to make this as part 2 of my video of yesterday pertaining to the Auto Predict feature that we released early. And when I say early, we needed another 2 weeks to work on this feature to get all the bugs out, if any, and any corrections that we need to do. But it was either release it now for you guys, tell you what the issues are, and you guys work with it, work around the issues, or make you guys wait another 2 weeks. A lot of you do not want to wait, so we released it. Now I'm going to tell you, I told you in yesterday's video what the two issues were, is with the customization, these customization buttons here, okay? And you might find issues with that. So far it's been working for me. The second issue, which is a major issue, is that the hit and miss numbers are missing. Yes, the hit and miss numbers are missing from here. This is the hit and miss section is just duplicating the win-miss numbers. These hit and miss numbers that you see here and all of the pair sums, all 15 pair sums, they're actually the win-miss numbers. But they're correct. The numbers are correct. So when you see 100% here, it means that when 1233 hits, one of these will be guaranteed to be the winner. Here's another 100%. Okay. Look at this. Here's another 100% here. All right, 100%. Wherever you see 100% is guaranteed when that pair sum hits, the winner will be in that batch. What this system does is allow you to reduce those, okay, to help you see what can be played for next draw to win with less numbers. I'm going to go through that as a practice session here to let you see. So you could still use this until we get back to coding after this week's break. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do that's really cool, that we're going to upgrade this to make it even more easy for you to pick the winner, and a much more friendly user face for you, where you're going to actually see the hit and miss patterns, okay? The color hit and miss patterns. I'll show you this after we go through this practice session. Now, I got to let you know again that what you see here, what the program does, the Auto Predict, is it simply just looks at what numbers what section has the most numbers. That's all. It's so basic, so simple. Doesn't mean it's accurate. Okay, and I've mentioned that in the prior video. It's just basic. It's like putting numbers in a hat. You put a lot of numbers in a hat, and the group of numbers that have the most in it, you'll wind up pulling numbers from it. So, for example, if hit has the most numbers and hits in the hat with the most numbers, and miss only has 2 numbers, logically, you're going to wind up having a higher probability of pulling out a hit number than a miss number. That's the logic that's implemented with this. But we've implemented features for you to override that if you don't believe that that's the case. Okay, for example, you see 100% here, but then on this side you don't see 100%. You see it separated 75 to 25. Doesn't mean the 25% won't win. Okay, doesn't mean that. Okay, it's just a default setting. You could come here, and by utilizing these filters and stuff and reducing them, it's going to change the percentages and give you an idea what can hit next. For example, 100% could change. You could have now shifted here to 100% as well. You could have all 4 sections shifted 100%. Now, I'm talking right now as if the hit and miss numbers were here. Okay, but you got to keep in mind right now, these are all win-miss numbers. They are correct. They are correct, but they're not hit and miss here is not present. But that's okay. You can work with this and practice with it until we get back to this and correct it, and then that's it. That's it. So no, not a big deal. It's an easy fix. But anyway, we're not coding this week. All right, let's go through a practice session here and see how cool this is. Now, I like working with Texas because Texas has 4 draws, keeps you busy all day and all night. All right, so this is Texas here. All right, and as you know, the ones I like playing with are 8 pair sum 8 and 9. Out of all the 15 pair sums, pair sum 8 and 9, 822 and 812 tend to dominate, right? If that's the ones you want to just concentrate on. But here, pair sum 8 and pair sum 9, they dominate. they dominate Texas and many other states as well. I could go to a two-state draw like Florida, right? And we could look at that and see if it dominates here. But they tend to dominate all states. Look, we're just in March, and look how many times it hit in 1 week. Let's go February. Let's see how many times it hit in February. Double click that. Look at all the times it hit in February. Okay, hold on, take this out. All right, so there you go. In the week, multiple times, and we're talking about just 2 draws a day. 2 draws a day in these 2 draw states. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that week. It was hitting every single day. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Both draws in Florida. I mean, that was a killer. All right, so that's why I stick with 8 pair sum 8 and 9. Those are the best ones you could stick with, okay, to catch the winners. So let's say here when 8 hit, right? 8 hit here, 8 hit here, 822, 822. All right, tends to follow with another 8, probably 8. Another pink is going to come out soon, even if it's not, maybe next draw too. So just go like this. Look, right there, pink, right? And you'll be able to see the numbers with it as well. Here it's telling you, look, 100% right here, and then there's the 10 numbers right there down there for the 100%. 822, okay, 822. It's showing you 15 numbers there. All right. That it went through all the procedure that it did here, blah, 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 came up with just 15 numbers from there. And then 813 came out with 8 numbers right there, okay? And look, but the 100% is 12 numbers right there. See that? So now we're going to utilize the filters, right? So say I think 822 is going to repeat any draw now. So let's just isolate 822 for this example, all right? 822, we've got 822 isolated, right? So you can see it better. Okay, so far it's showing us 15 numbers. Now this is a default setting. I might not agree with this because look, it's 66 and 33, 66 and 33. These are win miss numbers, no hit miss numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little research myself. I'm going to isolate. Remember, always isolate the pair sum that you're working with, because right now you're seeing all the pair sum patterns together, and that is the incorrect pattern that you need to look at. Okay, yeah, look at all the patterns together for the next draw to see, give you an idea what may also come out. Okay, but when you're also working with a single pair sum, isolate that pair sum as well. So look at it with everything, right? L1 default page, right? And then isolate it with the pair sum, which is M3C, to see the patterns for that pattern. In this case, 822. So look, I'm gonna do that like this. So now we're 822. Now look, we're seeing different here, right? We're seeing green. Look at this green. Look at that run. Green dominates with this. Look at this. Look at that crazy green run. So look, purple just hit here. So it could be high probability could hit another a green here, right? Key predict. Then I also want you to look at here with the doubles that came out. Okay, it doesn't always come out, right? Especially back to back like this. Not often at all. So this already hit so many doubles and only one single. It's due for another single back to back. Because look, double and one single, double and one single, double and one single. It's due for another single right here. So let's say single's going to hit there, so we're going to change this to a single like that, okay? And then look at here, L1, right? L1, you've got double misses. High probability is going to be a hit there. So why don't we just go here, okay? And we're going to pick L1 there, and we're going to turn off the miss and get the hit there, right? So we got the hit for L1. That's all we're going to do. We just did 1, we did 2, and we did 3 filters, which are very simple filters and obvious filters, right? Let's go and see how many numbers we have left. Okay, we have 9 numbers left right there. Okay, and we look through here. It's already showing you here. Look, I'm not going to look on top of it. It's hit miss. But here, you've got 10 numbers here, right? It says 100%. It is guaranteed that one of these numbers will be the winner. But it goes through a process here to reduce them to 9 numbers. It only took out 1 number here, put it into green. Okay, so let's see here. You have a win here, and there's the win here. Win here, you only have 1 number. 1, 2, 4. You see, win M3C is on this side. This side on the right side is M3C. On this side is L1. So it's between this win and that win. That's the 100%. That's why I took out the 1, 2, 4, because it's saying it's only less numbers here. Here you got more numbers here, and also the match. What it's doing right now, it's looking at here. It's looking at the pattern. Okay, I talked about these patterns. I don't want to go over the patterns right now because we're missing the hit miss, so it's not accurate. Okay, these tops is not accurate. This is just duplicating the win miss numbers. But that's what it does. It takes these patterns and it goes through this. So what's looking at here, it's looking at hit, win. See, win, hit. That's why it shows that. Okay? But you could see it yourself. You see 100% here. You know the win is going to be one of these 10. Okay? And it reduces it here. This is correct. So the placement of numbers are correct. So be assured of that. Okay? Just know that hit and miss numbers are missing. That's all. It's just duplicating the hit miss numbers are missing. It's duplicating the win miss numbers in both sections. Okay, so yeah, so then you got these 9 numbers, and you can further reduce the numbers now. You don't have to stop by just those 3 filters that I utilized. Look, 7 hit here, 7 there, 11 hit there, 11 looks like it dominates, 7 back to back, 3 7s there. I wouldn't touch that. You've got purple. Got there. How about 0 0? 0 0 doesn't hit too much. If I go to binary, let's see if it does anything. Take out 0 0. Like that. All right. The 8 numbers. Reduced it by 1 number. 8 numbers. And you could just keep going and try to reduce the numbers even further. For example, let's see here. Look at this, actually. Look. You have a miss here. You have a miss here. And you have a hit. You could be having another hit followed by addition, because look, the 2 hit here, right? But then miss. So 2 already hit here, 1 with the hit. So when a hit does hit after a miss, there's another hit after it. Let's see, miss, hit. Miss, hit. Nope, miss, hit, and then a miss. But then miss, hit. Miss, hit. Miss, hit. Miss, hit. All right, so you might get another hit here. You might say, I think another hit's going to come out here. So then you can go and isolate here, hit, like that. Okay, 2. And this is what you have. Okay, you still have 8 numbers here. Well, just reinforce the fact that you do, but look at the percentage. 100% with 8 numbers. The winner will be in one of these. Okay, and then you can do that for the additional, if you want to play additional pair of sums, you can do that as well. Okay, and you can also look at all of the pair sums, right? All of the pair sums together. Utilize the filters to reduce them on L1 default page, which is the first page, and just go through all of them and see what numbers come out with that pattern. And you might be playing such few numbers, you might want to play all of them. All right. So at this time, and these filters here are working as well. You can utilize these filters as well. So if you see something, let's refresh and let me show you, because this is a really cool feature that will help you out, reduce numbers greatly, and get the winner. Look, let's utilize this filter. Let's say, remember pair sum 9 as well, right? Hits often. So let's just go pair sum 9. Let's look at all 3 of them, like that. Okay, or actually, let's look at the 912, because that's very popular. 912, let's isolate 912, right? So 912 is going to be isolated so we can just see it more clearly like that, okay? And then remember the default settings here, and we're just looking at win-miss because that's the only numbers that are showing. And we don't have 100%, but we do have 92% here. You may think of, if you look at, remember isolate, right? Isolate the pair sum that you're looking at to give you the correct pattern that you should be working with. All right. So right here we're working with 912. So I'm going to isolate 912 like that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very high probability would be green. Okay, so key predict green like that. And I didn't even, did I put green last time? Yeah, I did. But anyway, I believe it did. But anyway, for this one, we're doing green. I'll leave that open so you can see. So green here. Look at this. Miss here. Hit. Miss, hit, hit. Miss, hit. Miss, miss, hit. I think it could high probability be hit here. So we can go hit, turn off the miss. We got the hit there. Leave that open. And here we have, look at this. Rarely do doubles hit. A double is overdue. Let's leave it on for now. And let's see how many numbers we have. Wow. Wow. 4 numbers, and all we did was do green and do the miss. Let's see if I put back all that, the hit and miss. What do we have? I just did green. How many numbers? So 14 numbers. So this was huge. So if you put this in here, I believe it's a hit. It takes it down to 4 numbers, which is awesome. And then you have 100%. It is telling you that you used only 2 filters. What if we put back purple? You have 9 numbers, and you have 100% with the 9 numbers. But high probability green, keep it, the green is going to come out with hit right there. And we're only dealing with 4 numbers. And 4 numbers, and it's 100%. If 912 hits next with only 2 filters, it's with the hit because we believe a hit may come out here and L1, and we believe that the high probability green will be there if L912 comes out next, and we're only working with 4 numbers. If we believe it's going to be a single number that's going to come out, because singles dominate with 912, even though double is so overdue to hit next. So overdue to hit. But it dominates, you're dealing with only 2 numbers. This is how you win huge. And when you're working with such few numbers, even with the doubles, 4 numbers, you can't beat that. And you're looking at, here at Texas, you're looking at multiple browns hitting. Look at that, multiple browns hitting, right? And look at last month, better view, right? Double click that. Look at all the browns. Look at all the browns. I mean, this is hitting every single day. Okay, 912, 912. You don't have to wait that long. Look, 912, 912, 912, 912, 912. My goodness. My goodness. So if you're dealing with 2 numbers, right, or even 4 numbers, right, I mean, you're going to make a killing here. You're going to make a killing here. You sit on the 912. You sit on the 912 and you play the 912. Okay, and it will come around and around again and around again and around. It'll repeat and repeat and repeat. And if you're playing with such few numbers, my goodness, look at this. Let's do a calculation depending on what site you're playing in, right? So you got 4 numbers at 25 cents is $1. 37.50 is the prize, depending where you play again. All right, so it's like 30. My God, 37 draws. 37 draws. It's $1. It's $1 to play. Okay, and the prize is 37. Okay, 37 draws. To catch this, you got it for this pattern. To catch this pattern, 37 draws. You can't beat that. Okay, you can't beat that. You have to have persistence. You have to be consistent, persistent, and patient. And focused. Consistent, persistent, patient, and focused. Okay? Those are the successful people that will make huge wins. It's right in front of your face. These numbers don't lie. The chart doesn't lie. It's showing you right there. Look at the browns. Look at the, you know what? Let me isolate 912 so you can see it more clearly. Look at all the 912s. Look at all the 912s. How many 912s do you think you're going to hit with 37 draws? Okay, look, you don't want to play Texas with 4 draws. You like playing a state that does like 2 draws. I'm going to do Florida, right? So Florida, look, let's see what we got with Florida here. Look at the brown with Florida. And we're just in March right here. The first week, 1, 2, 3, 4 hit 4 times. Let's look in February. double click that. Look at February. Look at that. Multiple times a week this is hitting. This thing is right in front of your face. Look at this week. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And if you're dealing with 37 draws, my God, how many times can you hit brown? Or how many times can you hit 912? Let's see here. And there you go. Look at that. Look at that. And this state has only 2 draws. 2 draws. Okay? So look at all the 912s you could be hitting. Okay? And you could be getting it for big money. When you see it's overdue. And not only 912, you could play, you could throw it in there 921. You know, if you isolate 921, let's go 921. Texas. This is the last one I'm going to do. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to update this feature for you. It's going to be awesome to make it even more easier. And it's going to reduce the numbers greatly. So you'll be able to play with less numbers. Even less numbers. Oh, yeah. Less numbers. Could be 1 number, 2 numbers, you know. 3 numbers. All right, so let's go to 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, right? So we want to see the correct pattern with that. So here we go, right there, all right? So now we're going to change this up. So now this is a different pattern that we see. This is why it's important for you to isolate these pair of sums to see. So if you're going to play with the brown, the ideal strategy is to isolate each one. Now you might want to say, I'm lazy, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go brown, and then I'm going to work with the pattern that just comes out and play them all that way. The good strategy is to isolate each and every one, look at the patterns, because look, now we see something different. We see miss here, hit, and then miss here. High probability is going to be a hit right there. We have the hit isolated. Here, look at the greens. Green here is also dominating quite a bit. We're going to hit purple here, green. It's due for another green right there, so we isolate green. So we're here. We're going to isolate this at 2-1 right there. Okay, because we're working with 921, and look at the numbers that, my God, 1. You can't beat that. It's 100%. It will win when 921 comes out with a hit here, right? A hit there. And do we do singles? No, we have singles and doubles and triples. So look, when hit comes out here and a green comes out there, right? We just did 2 filters, 2. It's saying 100% it's going to be 7, 7, 8. And I'm telling you right now, when 921 comes in, if this is going to be hit there with the green right there, it's going to be, the winner is going to be 7, 7, 8. Right here, let's put back the purple. You only have 4 numbers. 4 numbers now. We're only dealing with 1. We're only dealing with 1 filter hit. Let's put back that. Let's see how many numbers we're dealing with. Look, 13 numbers. You don't want to play with 13 numbers. So let's put here, let's do green, because green dominates. That's a more safer filter, right? 10, right? Right, 10. You don't want to play with 10. Keep it with here, hit, miss. And you could just, you know what? Let's put back purple. Let's keep the hit. We're dealing with 4 numbers. And guess what? 37 draws, friends. 37 draws to get 912 with just that 1 hit right there. And look how many hits are there. Hit, there, hit, hit. See, the hits are hitting. Hit, hit, hit. See that? Hit, hit, hit. That's what you're trying to catch. All right, look at the calendar. Okay, let's isolate 921. Let's see how many times 921 is hit. All right. 92. Look at this. Look at this. Just this week. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times in March. Let's see last month how much it hit. All right, double click. All right, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All through the month. All through the month. Look, in that 1 week, it hit 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times. 4 times. And then this week, well, that was part of it. Yeah, that is the week. And then February. So it still has to hit for this month. But I'm sure it's going to hit again this week. Okay, or the 3rd, because there's no Sunday draw. But anyway, you could play this and 1, 2, right? They both give you 37 draws each, right? Oh my God, look at that. Every single day, my friends, every single day it hit. Come on, this is a no-brainer. Stick to the 8 and 9 pair sums. Stick to the pink and stick to the brown. Okay, isolate it like this. This is so simple to do. It's in front of your face. And there you go. You have to work with just 4 numbers. You just utilized one filter right there. And with the hit, and you're just looking at the hit here because you have a miss. All right? And 37 draws, you can run to catch this multiple times. All right? And if you catch it on the next draw, you catch it on the next draw, the 1 or the 2, you can win big. You can win big. Let's put both of them. Yeah, both of them are there. There you go, every single day. Every single day. You can't beat that. Okay? All right, so I hope this helped. I'm going to show you what we're going to do to upgrade this. I want you to look at, actually, when we come back coding next week, not this week, we're going to correct this up here. We're going to do more testing and stuff, all right? And this is why I don't like to release this too early, because you get these bugs and errors and stuff like that, okay? But you guys wanted it out early, so we sent it out early, released it, and we let you know what the issues are. Now, this is going to be cool. This section here, the win-miss, we're going to upgrade it to this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going to actually see the patterns, okay? The hit-win patterns, right? But the win-miss section is just going to focus on the win-miss, right? See the win-misses? Win-misses? But it's going to allow you to see the actual patterns that are here. So you're going to be able to see 100% coming out, and it'll show you what pattern actually is going to win next with 100% guaranteed. If 822 would come out, it would have 100% and it would say win. And a lot of times you're going to see this section here that will have no numbers. Only one row would have a numbers on it. And you know that is the winner. When 822, that is the winner. Right there, it'll have just a few numbers, 2, 3 numbers or whatever. Then you could utilize the filters as well. If you think it's going to be a win on this side or if it's going to be a miss, you could choose it, and then it'll reduce the numbers greatly, and it'll show you the actual pattern that will hit for L1 and M3C. No brainer, because it'll give it to you right there, right in your hand. All right? And to help you out further, we are going to change this section here. We're going to put it to this view with the color, okay? And we're going to give you this filter, filters all here, okay? So it's going to be easy. So when you see something like this, you're going to be able to filter it down. So if you think, for example, if you think purple is going to wind up winning and stuff, you can use the filter, okay? You don't know if it's going to be, say for example, you don't know if it's going to be the miss win or the hit win. You could just go purple, okay? Like that, and you just could reduce them. If you think it's going to be, for example, here, like this, you already should know how this works. All right, so if you think it's going to be purple on this side, okay, you just could just turn off everything and just keep the purple like that. All the purple on. Win, wins. Okay? So that's how it is going to work when we come back and we do this for you guys. Okay? I hope that helps, and I wish you the best.